Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I like to explain real quick. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. So I try to describe the picture the best I can. They never waste a message. There's always a reason for whatever they say or show. So if it doesn't make any sense now, just keep it in mind because you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, I know what he's talking about. So this is not an exact science. Sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. We communicate the best way we can. It's they'll tell us what we need to know, not always what we want to know. So we're going to talk. We're going to talk to your dad today. And he kind of comes sauntering in real slow. He says, I still have my whiskers. I like them. I can look any way I want to now. It doesn't matter. Life is beautiful here, laid back, easy, comfy. Enormously something. Can't quite catch. I think he's saying enormously grand. And he's saying it when he's talking real slow, almost with a drawl or something like I don't know what kind of, I don't know what other way to describe. Anyway, he says life was kind of hard for him down here. Not that he's stressed out about it. He kind of just went, but that he felt like people expected more of him, wanted him to be different than what he was. And he was happy with the way he was in his laid back approach. So he always felt kind of like he was being judged. And he says, you don't get judged up here. Despite popular belief, there is no judgment. And I like that. He said he does know how hard you tried, and he knows how hard you're trying now, and he feels your struggle, and he feels your guilt, and he says you have to let go of that guilt. There's nothing else you could have done. You're taking things upon yourself that belong to him, and he wants you to give that back to him. It's his. You're taking things on and feeling guilty about things the coulda, woulda, shouldas, things you think you could have done. He says, I was gonna do whatever I was gonna do. It didn't matter. But you're owning. Say it again. You're owning something that is not yours. You're owning something that's his. And he says you need to find a way to release that and let that go. He says, go, go, go. Need to let that go. It's holding you down. It's holding you back. Allow me to own it. Keep it. It's mine. And I'm dealing with it. He says you need to quit comparing yourself to other people. You need to focus on your own strength and power. And he says say it again, you have more power than you can imagine. He says you need to find your balls, and grab them and stand up straight. Own who you are. Own what you are. But don't try to own what I was. It's not yours. Uh, he's he's humming. Kind of sounds like Lullaby and Good Night, the little nursery rhyme song that we sing little kids when they go to sleep. But I'm not sure that's it 100%. So don't hold me to that 100%. But he's humming very softly, a little soft tune. So you should hear this. You might hear it in your sleep. You might hear it when you're just going to sleep, just waking up. You might hear it when you're just sitting there and kind of numbed out looking at the TV. And if you hear it with these ears, you'll hear it in one ear, more than likely in one ear. And it could be a muttering, a buzzing, just a humming noise. It may not come through real clear. We also have telepathic ears up here. You might just hear it. It's just it's not a humming like, I don't think it would be an annoying hum. It's more like a soft little music hum. When you get that, you need to validate him, acknowledge him, and tell him you love him and let him know that you know that that's him. And tell him it's okay to do it. It helps a lot if you want more signs, that when you get a sign like that you tell them, hey, I know that's you. And then they go, I can send her more because she's getting it. She's getting it that these signs are me. He says, I was more than ready to leave. I was ready to get out of this place. Tired of some of the just crap that goes on down here. Had good friends. He's got a beer, looks like a beer can. I can't quite see it. He's got his hand around it, but it looks like it's probably a beer can, like he's cheering somebody, like he's bumping cans with somebody. Had a lot of fun. Enjoyed my people. And I love you very much. I'm always ready to listen to you. I'm always ready to listen to you. So I promise you 1,000%, he can hear you, he can see you. Talk to him all you want to. What was Dad good at? What's something that Dad could help you with now? Because they can nudge people, they can open doors for you, they can do all kinds of things for you. So whatever Dad was good at here, and you need help with that, just ask him. Don't beg, just ask, and then just allow whatever comes forward. But that's your free will choice. My guides are always bringing me good stuff, and I go, yeah, no, my free will choice, I don't want to. And they go, Rhonda, come on. So they will bring you that stuff, but it's your free will choice to say yes or no. So ask him, give him permission. There's some kind, I can't recognize what it is. Some kind of a stale smell about him, and I'm not talking about BO or anything like that. Some kind of a stale motor oil, or he worked in the dirt, or some kind of a stale gasoline. I'm not sure. I can't quite pinpoint it. So you will get this smell when he's around trying to get your attention. And it might be just a little whiff of it. You can be in the store, you can be outside, you can be in your car. It doesn't matter where you're at. Again, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more. If you want more, that's up to you. He says, Grandma's here and she's still telling me what to do. I don't know if he means your grandma or his grandma. And he's kind of like, she's still telling me what to do. Hasn't she learned I'm not going to pay any attention? He says, but I know she means well, but she's wasting her breath. I love it. But she's very close to him, whoever this grandma is. And it can be a grandma type figure. It could be that feeling of somebody being like a grandmother. It doesn't have to be actual blood. He says, what do you want to be when you grow up? Let me help you. Let me find the people that can help you. What do you want to be when you grow up? What is your picture of yourself when you grow up? Okay, he's saying like 5 years from now, where would you like to see yourself? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? You're just coasting through life. He says, what do you really want? Because you're just coasting. Get up and stand proud. You've got the guts to do it. So whatever it is in your heart that you think maybe you can't, maybe you're not good enough, maybe you're asking for help. If he can't do it, he'll find somebody up there who can help open the doors or nudge people or give you that opportunity. And then it's up to you to walk through the door. Get off your phone. I hope he's not talking to me. I never stay away from mine. Get off your phone. Go do something. You're playing too many games on your phone. He says, yes, I will be waiting for you, but it's going to be a long time from now. And he says, and I had 5 people standing in a row waiting for me. And I see a line. I can see one fairly clear. It's a male. I think they're all male. He said 5. I'm seeing several. And this man is dressed in kind of a black long coat. He's got a tie. He's got a black hat on. He's got almost like handlebar mustache type. He's got a cigar or something in his mouth. Not a real large man. This feels like a man like grandfather, great grandfather, something further back. He looks like he's dressed in Western type. I don't want to say suit, but like a judge maybe wore back in the cowboy days. He doesn't feel like a judge, but I'm just trying to explain his attire. So it might be somebody you wouldn't have a clue about. But he's more prominent than the other ones he's showing. He said he had plenty of people to guide him home, had no problem getting there. The path was already cleared for him. And these people were there to make sure that he made it where he needed to go. He's like, come on and hang out with us. And he kind of sauntered over to him. And he started to say something, then he quit. There's somebody that's there, and I don't know if it's part of these five. He's kind of off to the side, and I can't really see him. And when they do that, it's because, but the guy has a motorcycle beside him. I'm not feeling a relationship, so I'm guessing it's probably one of his friends. But I can't see him, and when they do that, it's because it's not really important that he comes through at this time. But for some reason, your dad wants you to know that he's there, but I can't describe him. He says, I love you, Bug. So if that nickname isn't exact, just that's one of those things you might need to stretch outside the box. I do stop in and check on you quite a bit. But please let go of what is mine. And know that I'm always with you. So he'll let you know when he's around. Just don't question it. Don't He says don't question it. When you think it's a sign from him, or somebody says his name, or his name's in a song, or it's in a movie, or whatever, that'll be another one. You might see his name on a billboard, and you might be walking through Walmart and turn, you feel like your head's pulled, and there's a book there and has his name on it, or the author's name is his first name, or anything like that. So his name will also be another sign for you. He says, I love you. Time to go. I got stuff to do with my buds. I am there for you. When you need me, call on me. Like I said, they will not come in and push themselves because you have free will choice. So ask him to, if you want him to. He's kind of sauntering off. Okay, my dear, he's leaving. Much love to you, Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Thank you for allowing me to be his voice. Later.